Hello my friends and greetings from Kennywood. It's another day, another trolley park, and we're making a beeline for the Exterminator. So let's hurry up and go. Right in front of the Dwayne Johnson San Andreas experience. That's a thing. Okay. There's some guy doing wood art. That's awesome. Walking here underneath the lift hill, and first drop for Phantom's Revenge. That's what I'm very excited about. This one tends to be considered one of the best in Pennsylvania, so I'm excited to get a ride on that. Don't know what area of the park I wandered into, but that water feature is ridiculous, as well as the area here. It's really nice. I didn't expect to see architecture of this kind in this park. The lines just opened up and we're heading on in. So the theming here, I believe, is a Crazy Mouse style roller coaster. So warehouse has been taken over. And wow, it's dark. And now on this tiny little claustrophobic station, my goodness. All right, got off the Exterminator. The theming was pretty cool. You were supposed to be the mouse that was being exterminated. How about that? It kind of fell apart a little bit in between, where it was just like big lights and you can kind of see all the set decorations, but still a good Crazy Mouse, just like the ones at Steel Pier and Six Flags America, Raging Cajun. Also, I wonder what this guy's story is. That is a great character design. It's drizzling, and we're about to get on the Phantom's Revenge. I wonder why this seems to be a theme, though. Like, Steel Force uses a Phantom at Dorney Park, and dude, my eyes, or my ears deceive me. They're playing like Slipknot over there on the Music Express. Wild. Well, it looks like the drizzling stopped, but Phantom's Revenge, wow, what a fun little ride. That layout is excellent, and I heard that it used to be an old Arrow and they got rid of the over-the-shoulder restraints because those things are terrible. I recently experienced that over on Viper not too long ago at Darien Lake. That little just simple bar that comes down, it's perfect. There's a turtle. We're gonna come back to that, and luckily it's right next to the potato patch, which was recommended to me by a couple of my followers, which shout out to them. Thank you for the recommendation. Every time I take a look and see something new and different, is that a giant whale you can walk through? You can have your own Pinocchio fantasy. Then there's some buildings here that look like they've been here for a while. That's a performance stage though, with that blue curtain there. Uh-oh, you guys know how I feel about my independent park mascots. That is Kenny the kangaroo right there. Definitely gonna have to bring one of these guys home. So that's odd. They're doing hot sausages and hot dogs out of the Japanese pagoda. Okay. And then over here to the left, they have Thomastown, a whole area themed after Thomas the train engine, or what do they call him? Now here's a cool sign for Kiddieland. That is fun. But so the kids get like this kind of two big areas for themselves. That's impressive. I don't think many parks have that much area dedicated for kid spaces and rides. All right, there's one thing I can say about Steel Curtain is that it's got a peculiar track layout. Like, you go all the way up, and then, yeah, look at that. That's the first drop right there. What on earth? But I haven't seen a train on it. I wonder if it's closed right now. Oh, I'm now entering Steelers country. That's so interesting. It'd be like if Disneyland had like a designated space for the Anaheim Angels or something. So sadly, there's been a change of plans. Steel Curtain is currently at an hour 45 wait. They're only operating one train on 4th of July. That's brutal. So I am currently heading over to Skyrocket right now. I'm gonna go on that, but also I'm gonna probably get the VIP pass because I can't use 2 hours going on that stuff. So we're gonna hopefully get the VIP pass and speed that along so we can experience a lot more that's going on here. Because it seems like there's also dark rides, there's a couple of flat rides to go on, so what a bummer. I did end up buying the coaster pass. Here it is. Not something I planned on doing, but the lines being the way they are, some of the ops are doing single train, unfortunately. I believe that is Thunderbolt and Steel Curtain. I kind of felt like I had to, but one thing I noticed is that for $25 you can do a single ride on Steel Curtain. That's a little suspicious, them doing that. But yeah, this ride looks really cool. Just getting off of Skyrocket. The rain has subsided a little bit. It poured before. Just very briefly, there was like one cloud that came over Kennywood basically and was like, no. But Skyrocket, premier launch coaster, built in 2010. And for me, I've been warned that it's kind of hit or miss. For me, I thought it hit. It does have kind of a weird pace because you go from the exciting launch and then kind of stall on the lift hill and then go. And then I believe it's right after that or one or two elements afterwards, then you come to another stop, which I don't know. But overall, I thought it was a pretty solid ride. I'm seeing that, so I've been told Thunderbolt, 1 train ops. Steel Curtain, 1 train ops. Do I go head over to Rabbit and Racer perhaps and kind of reposition my plans here for the day? Walking over here by the old mill. This looks like it's got quite the line. This is a dark ride that has been suggested to me as something that I have to check out. So hopefully once we get done with some of these coasters and I get some visits on the ones that I liked, because this line looks terribly long. Here is the Jackrabbit. This one is also from like 1920, 1921? 1920. This will be the second Jackrabbit I've ridden because I was at Seabreeze recently that was built in 1920. I thought Jackrabbit had such a cool layout. I had to come back here and show it to you guys. It's in a ravine and it goes down and up twice. And you really do, like, the Jackrabbit name is very fitting because of the airtime that you get on each of the hills. You're just going like whoop, over, and I thought it was amazing the way they use the topography because there's no lift hill until you've already gone through 2 hills. Amazing stuff. I really like this. If the ride photo had looked a little bit better, I would have probably gotten it. But man, if there's some merch for this, I'm a sucker for that. I'm probably gonna get it. All right, my friends, next up is Racer. And sadly, I have not noticed Steel Curtain go by in like a little while now. That's concerning. Here is the station for Racer. This is really cool. I love the archways that they have here, and it does have like the little popcorn lights on it. I'm digging this setup. It is old school though. It says it was built in 1927. Alright, so Racer was a lot of fun. It felt like, one, the architecture was cool. It feels like you're riding history. It feels like such a straightforward and classic arrangement, the layout, that it could be like a default option on like a Roller Coaster Tycoon or something, like one of the pre-built things that you could add there. Because it's very popular thing to do where the racers, the 2 trains, they switch platforms on the way back. I think that's pretty cool. But we're gonna give Steel Curtain another shot now that I have the little coaster pass. Let's see.
There's the whistle, Billy. The kick is up and this one is underway. Here we go.
All right, I just got off of Steel Curtain. I got stapled so hard in there. The dude, I don't know if he didn't like the way I looked or something, but just pushed down so hard. I don't get it. It was so uncomfortable and painful. And there was a lot of rattle on this too, but just the restraints alone, that messed up the ride. And I'm not waiting another hour to do this again, so. All right, after that disappointing run on Steel Curtain, I am back here to grab another credit on the kiddie coaster, the Little Phantom. check out these hills. I wonder what kind of ejector you'll get on these. Maybe some little pops, right? All right, that was fun. Another little +1. It reminded me a little bit of Howler, actually. But anyway, that means that there's only one coaster left, and that is Thunderbolt. Can't wait to get on it. It looks really cool from the outside. Let's see how it is actually getting on it, because I need to make up for that steel curtain run. Go back onto Phantom's Revenge and maybe even Jackrabbit, because that one might have been my favorite wooden coaster, not racer. And who knows where this one will lie, but I'm excited for it. Now here is a kiddie ride I can get behind. That's amazing. You go around in circles, you're firing out the at the fire there, and what? Why haven't I seen anything like that before? So I did not realize while I was walking in here that there's no single riders here. They don't have a single rider line either, which meant that I had to be paired up with somebody who squished me a little bit because it's that kind of train. But yeah, this thing was pretty awesome. But that is all the coasters for today. We have Thunderbolt here, which is apparently built on top of one that was built in the 20s, but this one was built in the 60s. I really like the layout. The first bits of it were kind of okay, but when it got to the terrain part in the ravine, which reminded me a lot of Jackrabbit, that was amazing. You got some fun air time. The laterals on the helix is really good. Yeah, this one might be up there for me, but all the coasters are done, and we are right here by the potato patch. So how about a victory visit to the potato patch? As you can see, people really like their potatoes. And here they are. I got the seasoned salt on them and a side of cheese just to try, but those bacon fried cheese were certainly looking good. Gonna give this a shot. All right, we're back here at the Turtle. I don't think I've ever seen signs, neon lit light up signs that are a turtle. This ride looks like a lot of fun. It's been here since 1927. I'm gonna go ahead and get on it. Realize I forgot to talk about the fries. They're all right. I like my fries a little crispier. The seasoning was nice, and the cheese is plastic cheese like you get anywhere else. But just ahead of me, I believe this is the Noah's Ark attraction that I've heard a lot about, and yeah, why not? We're here. Let's check it out. All right. Here's all the animals. Oh. What the heck? Huh. Okay then. This is trippy. Oh my god, that is terrifying. The whole thing is swaying. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Okay. More fun this way. I do not believe them.
This ain't as bad.
What on earth was that? Next on the agenda is the Ghostwood Estate, which looks kind of creepy in here a little bit. Everyone's staring at me because I have a camera. But the outside, let's show you the exterior real quick. Sun's kind of in the way, but looks pretty cool. And I hear some strange harpsichord music being played. So I just got done with that Ghostwood Estate, and I'm a little confused as to what exactly it was supposed to be, because the ride vehicles had scoring numbers on the top there and a hook that looked like you were supposed to put a gun. But there were no targets throughout the ride, and obviously there was nothing to shoot with. So if that wasn't what the intention was, because maybe they could have gotten rid of those for COVID, then well, I didn't see any story happening in there, or maybe not one that I could follow. It was just a series of vignettes, but nothing really keeping them together. It's just general spookiness. What I think I'm gonna do to finish off my day here at Kennywood, my strange, not exactly what I expected type of day at Kennywood, is get a bunch of rides on Phantom's Revenge, maybe head over to Jackrabbit, which I really enjoyed. Steel Curtain, I'll do it when I get back, whenever I come back out here. I think that was it for me. That was rough, because it wasn't just a stapling, there was a lot of rattle on that, and that opened in 2019. It has no excuse being as shaky as it was. But I also heard that there were a couple of rides that I should have gotten on before they removed them last year or this year. There was one that I really wanted to go on, which was Kangaroo, which unfortunately is gone. And I think that reflects a lot of the new management decisions that are being made here, which is unfortunate. But that was my trip to Kennywood, my very first trip. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.